Good morning. So I want to talk to you a little bit about these containers and how they work. So we work with two different meal plans created by two different trainers. Well, Ilana is a nutritionist, dietitian, and Autumn is a trainer, but she's also certified nutritionist. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about, it's called Ultimate Portion Fix. And this is a program that I pretty much live my life by just because I need a little more structure. Plus I also feel like there's more food and I'm all about eating all the food. So these little containers are what we use to measure out our food. So I'm making breakfast right now. I've got about a teaspoon of coconut oil right here. It's going in my skillet. I know there was a big coconut oil craze a couple years ago. You can actually overeat coconut oil. It is a healthy fat, so you have to kind of be aware of that. But it's very good for you, and it makes everything taste delicious. So I have here a green container. This measures out to be a cup. I'm gonna throw that in my skillet. I got a little bit of spinach in there and some cut up bell pepper. So I know that every day, because of my current weight and my weight loss goal, that I need to eat 4 of these. This is the purple container, this holds your fruit, and I eat 3 of these. This is my serving of lean protein, and so I know that every morning 2 scrambled eggs are my serving of lean protein. So I don't have to dump them in there, I just know that. But I eat 4 of these every day. And then this is my carb container. So I have sweet potatoes in here for breakfast, and I'm gonna lift weights today. And sweet potatoes, honestly, are like the best pre-workout as far as giving you energy. It's fiber filled, so you're getting a lot of fiber. I know most people in their diet don't get enough fiber, so sweet potatoes are a really good source of that. Spinach is a good source of that. And the way that Autumn has created our nutrition program, which I think is really cool. A lot of people count macros these days, and that's what this is, but we don't have to figure them out. It's just automatically done for us, which I love because I'm all about simple and easy weight loss. I don't want to have to take time to do it. So we work off a 40-30-30 program. So 40% carbohydrates, 30% lean proteins, and 30% healthy fat. I also have 2 little containers like this. I have a blue and an orange, and this is for healthy fats. The orange is also for healthy fats. This holds like your cheeses, your hummus, those kind of things. And then your orange container will hold your seeds, salad dressing, and then you get your teaspoons of healthy fat, which I know that I eat 5 of those each day. So the way that they break it up with the 40-30-30, 40% carbohydrates, 30% lean proteins, 30% healthy fats, is that sometimes in your vegetables, you also get protein. Sometimes in your fruit, you also get carbs. Sometimes in your proteins, you also get healthy fats. So the way that it breaks down, it's all been figured out for you, and based on your weight is going to determine the number of containers that you eat. So I explained to you what mine are, but for some of my ladies who have more weight to lose, they actually eat more containers. So if you're someone who weighs, 130 pounds and you just want to maintain, there's a formula that you will use to figure out what your container count is. If you're someone who weighs 300 pounds, there's a formula. It's the same formula, but it's going to put you in a different container bracket. So some of you may eat 8 containers of vegetables a day and 7 servings of protein. It's all varied. It's all custom. Health and fitness is not a blanket solution. It is based on your specific goals. So when I was at my heaviest at 246 pounds, I was following a certain calorie counting app that told me every day I should eat 1,200 calories. And I stuck pretty close to that. And so I was constantly in starvation mode. I would never lose, I could never lose weight. And so my body, when that happens, when you don't get enough calories throughout the day, your body thinks it's starving. And so it actually starts to reproduce fat cells. So the average female, even sitting, burns 12 to 1500 calories a day. So if you're eating 900 to 1200 calories, you're not even getting the right amount of calories to properly fuel you throughout the day. So you may experience exhaustion in the afternoon. You may be reaching for that 3:30 Diet Coke or cup of coffee or a Monster. And really what your body needs is water and more food. So it's pretty interesting to me. I've had to learn a lot of these things as a fitness coach because I want to know one for myself, but I need to be able to guide my ladies. So when they ask me, why am I eating 2,300 calories a day when I weigh 300 pounds, I have to be able to explain to them that less is not more when it comes to losing weight. And that is such a difference from what we're taught. We're taught that exercise more, move more, eat less. And that's not always the case. And obviously it depends on if you have health issues or food sensitivities or things like that. But still, the idea of exercising 2 hours in the gym and lifting heavy weights and then living, on 1,000 calories a day, that's not going to get you the results you want to, whether weight loss is your goal or maybe just leaning and toning. So I really encourage you to find a program that is not going to be a diet, but it's going to teach you that balance and allow you to eat more. The biggest struggle that my girls face that are coming in new is eating all the food. I have one girl right now, she has significant weight to lose, and she is practicing eating more food. She has more energy, she's feeling better, she's lost weight the first 2 weeks in her program. And she said, I'm really still struggling to eat all of this food. And it takes your body about 30 days once you get into a new healthy eating program. It takes your body about 30 days for you to figure out what you're doing, especially if you've gone from eating a lot of packaged foods or sugary foods. Your body tends to go into some sort of a detox sometimes, and you can actually see the scale go up. So I always tell my new people, give yourself 30 days for your body to figure out what the heck you're doing, because if you've not ever exercised or eaten healthy foods, your body's going to be like, what in the flip are you doing to me? It's going to eventually respond. Our bodies know what we need more than our brains would like to think that they do, but we've got to give her some time to adjust. And so I always tell my girls, you may notice some bloating, you may notice some gas. These are all normal things. And then once that 30 days passes, sometimes it takes longer, but your body will figure out what you're doing. It will love the new food that you're feeding it, and it will be ready to work towards those goals that you've set, whether it's gaining lean muscle or losing a few pounds. But we don't gain our weight in a week, right? We're not going to lose it in a week. And any program that tells you that you will, you really need to research to see, check the integrity of the program. Because like for us, you're going to work out 30 minutes a day. You're going to eat a ton of food. I eat in a range. My calorie bracket is anywhere from 15 to 1,800 calories. And they give us a list. So in the food list that you get, they're listed in order of hierarchy. So you eat in a range because you're encouraged to not always eat the same foods. So sweet potatoes are at the top of the list. Sweet potatoes and yams are the best carb that you can put into your body. They are chock full of fiber. But you also have quinoa, you have beans, you have an entire list of, there's oatmeal, there's sprouted grains, all these different things that you can eat. And so you're encouraged to eat from that entire list. So we can't just say, okay, you're gonna eat 1,628 calories every day, because you wanna be within that range. And your body starts to get used to that confusion. It's never getting into the same spot. It's like with our workouts. You're always doing a different workout. You're always working a different muscle group. So muscle confusion is what keeps your body reacting positively to the changes that you're making. And so within the first week, you're gonna see results on the scale. You're gonna see increased energy. You're gonna feel amazing. And I always tell people, give yourself 30 days. We do like a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you get a big bag of shakes or a box of shakes. You get to go through the whole plan, do the entire workout program, and you get 30 days to check it all out and see if it's something that you're gonna like, if you're gonna enjoy it. And then if it's not your thing, we 100% refund your money. So it's not like you're locked into this thing, but it will work for you if you work the program. And I'll ask people all the time, they'll be like, wow, I'm losing inches, but I'm not seeing the scale move. Okay, well, are you eating all your food? Well, I maybe missed 2 containers this week or whatever. It's like, button up your nutrition, eat all the food, trust the process, and you will see the scale move. And I had one of my girls, I just absolutely love her. This has been a few months ago, but I said, how are you doing on your nutrition? She's like, well, I give myself about 8 out of 10. I was like, okay, well, work up to that 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, just for a couple weeks and see what happens. She lost 7 pounds in the next 2 weeks. So more food is not less. More food equals more results. And so I just encourage you to find something that's going to allow you to simply follow it. We give you meal plans, we give you the recipes. In our little nutrition guide that you get, at the bottom, it will tell you whether it's the container program or the plating program, how it fits into your meal plan, so you don't have to guess. It's all done for you. And for someone like me who is lazy when it comes to those kinds of things, I don't want to take the time to figure it out. I want someone to tell me what it is I need to eat and when throughout the day. So I have a log list on my refrigerator that tells me what containers I need to eat at certain times of the day and a little check mark so I can go through and mark those down. We have a digital option on your app so you can actually go in and track your food there. It just depends on what your preference is, but you need to find a way to keep track of it. And then after a while, it will start to make sense to you. And I want to show you what our food looks like once it gets on the plate, because my boyfriend, I will make my plate and then he'll make his plate, and my plate's always way bigger than his, and I always clean my plate. And if you saw my stories last night, I had made us some zucchini pasta with some homemade garlic bread and salad, and I ate all my food because I needed to get my containers in throughout the day, and I know that if I don't, I'm not gonna see the results that I want to. And his plate always looks smaller than my plate. And like, that is a ton of food. Like, I want to be able to eat a ton of food. And so that is 1 green container, 1 yellow container, and 1 red container. And that is what I need every day in order to exercise. So I just absolutely love this program. It's super simple to follow. There's tons of variety for picky people in your family. There's tons of recipes for kids. We have 75 healthy recipes for kids, which often apply to husbands who just like to eat meat and potatoes. But there's something for everyone. There's a plate it method, like I mentioned before. And so it teaches you how to line your plate. So for breakfast, you're gonna eat like 50% vegetables. You're gonna have 25% fiber-filled carbohydrates and 20% protein. So it's the general idea of this. It just teaches you more of a plating method. Like I said, I don't think it's as much food, and I want to eat all the food, but I have some of my girls that absolutely love the simplicity of it. And I always encourage people, your first 30 days, try one program. The second 30 days, try the other program, see which fits into your life, and live that way. It's as simple as that. And once you get good, I can go to a restaurant now and look at my plate and tell you pretty much like, okay, that's about a container and a half of vegetables. Okay, that's about a serving of protein. Okay, I can eat 1 piece of toast because that's my healthy carb. So you really start to get into the habit of it after the first couple of weeks, and it becomes a really simple part of your life to incorporate. So just had to share a little bit of that with you. If you have any questions, we're kicking off a new workout group July 1st. You can shoot me an email, healthyselfwithlindy, lindy@gmail.com. I'd love to chat with you about your goals, see which program would fit best into your life. And we have a summer promo running right now. It's $20 off, so it includes all your workouts for a year. You get access to both meal plans forever. You get the containers, you get a logbook for the plating method. You get a nutrition guide, you get access to me as your coach. I do daily check-ins in our workout group. I do weekly check-ins individually throughout Messenger. And it's just a really fun way to connect with some women who are working towards the same goals. And we do Bible studies for those who want them. We do book clubs for those who want them. It's just a really cool little online community. And so I encourage you, if you have goals that you're working towards, let's talk about those. Let's see which program would fit best for your life. Like I said, this isn't a blanket program. It's not one size fits all. It's very customized to your needs. So healthyselfwithlindy@gmail.com, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care. God bless.